So this is part 2 to the foundation of a bomb silk press. So right now I am spraying on the Silk Recharge Spray Serum, and I'm also going to use the Seamoss Blow Dry Spray. The Silk Recharge Spray Serum is infused with Seamoss. It retains the color pigment. It's also a heat protectant, and it refreshes the natural curls and leaves the hair really silky. And the Seamoss Blow Dry Spray is infused with honey and avocado oil. It can be used as a detangler. It smooths and softens the hair, and it reduces the drying time by 50%. I really love these products because I spray both of these products on while the hair is wet. So after I'm done drying, I don't have to use anything else because I already put everything in the hair while it's wet. I've already put my heat protectant on and my moisturizer, so there's no need for me to use any more product. I can go straight into styling. I've been doing this client's hair for about 10 years or more, so I can really do her hair with my eyes closed because she gets her hair the same every time she comes, so I can really just blow dry her hair and curl her hair with my eyes closed if I wanted to. While blow drying, you want to make sure that you completely dry each section before moving on to the next section. And this is the foundation of a great silk press, is the blow dry as well. The products that you use while you're shampooing the hair and how you blow dry, all of these play a part in having a great silk press. So properly cleansing the hair and moisturizing and hydrating the hair, that is the first part of the foundation of a good silk press. And then following with properly blow drying. You have to properly blow dry. You have to make sure that each section is dry before you're moving on to the next section. You have to make sure that you properly blow dry those roots. You don't want to start a silk press with puffy roots. You don't want to start a silk press with puffy roots. I had to say that 2 times because that's if you start a silk press with puffy roots, in my opinion, that's what's going to puff up first. And if you ever had a silk press and then, as soon as you walk outside, your hair starts to swell and your roots starts to swell, that's why. And also too is because your scalp is still moist because your hair wasn't completely dry. But again, this is just my opinion, and this is what's worked for me for the last 17 years. So my opinion. So now I am curling her hair. My client literally gets her hair curled every time she comes. This is what works for her. Her hair lasts longer this way. She'll get a few looks out of this one style. Most of my clients, if they curl their hair, if they start off with curls, they will pin curl it at night for a couple days, maybe a week. And then once the curls start to fall more, then they'll start wrapping their hair. So then they'll have the body from it. And then probably a couple days after that, their hair is more straight. So that's what I mean when I say she'll get a few looks out of this one style. As you can see, her hair has a lot of shine. And I literally only put product on her hair while it was wet before I blow dried. I didn't put anything else on her hair. And then it's also too the shampoo and the conditioner that I use. Properly shampooing and conditioning the hair is so important because you have to remove any product buildup that you have if you want your silk press to have, that shine and bounce and body. Like, you have to do that first. And it's important to moisturize and hydrate your hair. And those are 2 different things. So hydrating your hair means that you're adding water to the inner layers of your hair to increase the water absorption and retention. So hydrating your hair, you're going to have like bounce and shine, and it's going to make your hair softer. And then when your hair is dehydrated, that's when you get the frizz. That's when you get your hair is brittle and breaking. And when your hair is dehydrated, you just don't have any shine to it at all. When you're moisturizing the hair, you're sealing in water or hydration to the hair shaft. So moisturizing products target the cuticle, which is the outer layer of your hair strands, and hydrating products target the inner layer of your hair follicle. So if your hair is ever like brittle and it breaks easy and it's very dry and it's always tangled and frizzy, more than likely you need to hydrate and moisturize your hair. So this client, she comes every 2 to 3 weeks depending on her schedule. But when she comes, she does do a hydration treatment with every service. And she trims her ends about every 8 weeks, I would say. And maybe once a year, she'll ask for some highlights. So that's where you see the color in her hair. She only does it once a year, and then she lets it grow out, and then she'll come back like, oh, I think I want color again. So this is the finished product. Right now I am spraying on the S3 spray. And this spray is just going to add shine and moisture, and it's going to help prevent frizz. And then I just sprayed on the firm holding spray. It's actually really a soft hold, but it's a firm hold, if that makes sense. I usually pull her curls apart, but sometimes she doesn't want to get them pulled apart. So this time I didn't do it. It really be so hard not to run my fingers through the hair. That is the hardest thing. But thanks for watching. If you would like to book an appointment or purchase any of the products that I use, you can visit my website, MahoganyJames.net.